What's up, guys? It's Ryan Small here at Winning with Ryan on social media. Today, June 3rd, 2018, I want to go over EURJPY. Right now, we're on the monthly chart, so let's dive in. As you can see, last month, we just got a monthly close a few days ago. So last month, you got a nice bearish close, pushing price back down to around the 124 area. Right now, price closed under 128, which was a pivotal area. If price can stay below 128 overall, I can see price pulling back down to 124, potentially 122. If price needs to make another retracement, it needs to break back firmly above 128. Once breaking above 128, I could potentially see 130 being the next area of support. Next area of resistance. So let's go down to the weekly chart. Actually, on the monthly, I may be able to draw a few long-term trend lines, maybe from back here out. That may align to a potential sell area, and then you may have another point from here to here. Okay. Put this one up on the weekly. That. So price may pull down to that 124 area, find support on this key level right here, and also this trend line. So 124, if you look back in the past, you can see that price came here, made these wicks, also retracement back up there, came down, pulled back up, found resistance here, pulled back down, came here, consolidated all on that same area, and that's just within this view. So you can see that why 124 has been a key area the past few years on EURJPY. Last week we had somewhat of this is kind of like a hammer close, but if you just look at the previous weeks, we have strong bearish price action. That previous week that pushed price back below 128. The next week price actually continued down. If you caught on early, you probably got in profit, but to close the week, price shot back up for the retracement. Overall, price closing back below 128 is pivotal. If we can stay below 128, price could potentially see its way back towards 126 and 124, being around a 200, 400 pip setup. Overall, I can see also price pulling back above 128 and coming towards the 130 to 132 region for a new retracement. And then upon price retracing back up around these areas, I would look to sell around the 130 to 132 if it can reach back up that high. So let's go up to the daily just so you can see a better view of everything. So you can see that price pulled all the way up to 137. Ever since, it's been making new lows, new highs. So overall, making lower highs and lower lows. The last Fibonacci retracement, you would have drew it from this high to this low. You would have seen that price came down, hit all our take profits, and then now it's shooting back up. Right now, it's having problems breaking back above 128 this week. Also, our moving averages are all pointing to the downside, showing there's also still bearish momentum in the market. So 128 for this week is going to be a key region. If price can't break back below 128, or can't break back above 128, then overall, I can see this Fibonacci retracement playing out from this high down to this low. We got a 38.2 retracement. I would like to see price pulling up towards this 61.8 retracement at least before I sell it. But I can also see a 78 to an 88.6 retracement. But for some reason, for this pair, the 61.8 looks more enticing. So I'm going to just do this being the range, the buy range, or the sell range. You could extend it out and see why that could potentially be the sell range, because you have previous key support, and then you got this bearish engulfing that finally broke through that key support, triple bottom. And now price could potentially pull back up and find resistance within that area, looking something like this. Find resistance within this area, and then possibly come back down from there. So overall, we can look at this setup like this. Let's look to sell it around 128.75, 128.75, 129 area possibly. Oh, I don't know why they made me grab the long position. Hold on. Let's do something like this. Stop loss would be a little shy. That. So you got 2.4 to 1 potentially. And that just if you catch it off the 61.8. So overall, price is struggling to break back above 128. I can see price coming up to the 61.8 around 128.7. This is my first selling area. I'm not going to sell it right away because price may shoot up to the 78.6. And if price were to go to the 129 to 130 area, that would be a lot better sell because then you'll be able to use a better risk to reward. Your risk can be like this, and then instead of a 2.4 to 1 trade, now you got a 5 to 1 if it were to come to the 130 area. You know what I mean? So overall, this can be 200 to 400 pip setup. Just got to be patient, wait to see if price needs to break back above 128. If it does, wait for it to hit the 61.8 around 128.7. If it breaks through there, look for it to hit that 129 to 130 area. And then if price starts to find resistance around that area, that'll be a lot better risk to reward ratio. And then it will lead to a long-term swing back down to 124 to 122. So overall, that's my bias on EURJPY. If you guys can, subscribe to this channel. If you guys have any comments or any videos you want me to update you guys on, leave it in the comments section, and hope this video helped.